to share Psalm 63, 1 through 5. It says, "O God, you are my God. I earnestly search for you. My soul thirsts for you. My whole body longs for you in this parched and weary land where there is no water. I have seen you in your sanctuary and gazed upon your power and glory. Your unfailing love is better than life itself, and how I want to praise you. I will praise you as long as I live, lifting up my hands to you in prayer. You satisfy me more than the richest feast, and I will praise you with songs of joy." You know, this was a psalm of David as he was running away from King Solomon in the midst of trying to save his life and as he was in the wilderness. Things really seemed hopeless and probably never ending. You know, during this COVID, when it first began, I thought to myself that, now I have so much more time. Now that things have, like, quote unquote, slowed down a bit, I can really spend time with God. I can seek him and I can dive deeper into his presence. But as the days came and moments became so focused on the effects of COVID, my focus changed. And my heart was not seeking him. I think that I had always lived in the pretense that, it was because of my schedule of a hectic life that kept me from really spending time with him and, diving into intimacy with him. And sure, I always knew that he was present, but my soul, just was not satisfied just simply with his presence alone. I fill my time with projects in my head that I've been pushed back and forth, or honestly, just not doing anything at all. This week, I was reminded of a word, idleness. The Bible really warns us against that. And I always thought that being idle was being lazy or avoiding work. But as I was searching the meaning of that word, there's a second meaning. It says is without purpose or effect. It's pointless. So it has become so easy to get lost and without purpose, especially in these times when things are uncertain. We're not keeping the same kind of schedule. We're having to, really conform to a new normalcy. But I was finding myself without purpose. It had become pointless. But in Ephesians chapter 5, verse 15 through 16, it warns us against that. It says, "Look carefully then how you walk, not as unwise, but as wise, making the best use of the time, because the days are evil." Purpose is not about surviving. When we were living in the routines of our lives, we just kept going. We were really on idle, but not fulfilling our purpose. I was working hard, but I lost sight of my purpose. My desire was not to worship God, and I lost sight of our amazing God who continues to seek me and desire to have a relationship with me. But I was so busy in the nothingness of my days. This praise reminds me what my desire is and what it should always be, what my purpose should be in the light of God. This is my desire to honor you, Lord, with all my heart I worship you. All I have within me, I give every moment I'm away. Lord, have your way in me. And this is my desire, to honor you, Lord, with all my heart I worship you. All I have within me, I give you praise. All that I adore is in you. Lord, I give you my heart, I give you my soul. I live for you alone. Every breath that I take, every moment I'm away. Lord, have your way. I give you my Lord, I give you my heart, I give you my soul. Lord, I give you my heart, I give you my soul. Lord, I give you my heart, I give you my soul. Lord, I give you my heart, I give you my soul. I live for you alone. Every breath that I take, every moment I'm away. Lord, have your way in me. Lord, I give you my heart, I give you my soul. I live for you alone. Every breath that I take, every moment I'm away. Lord, have your way in me. This is my desire, to honor you, Lord, with all my heart I worship you. All I have within me, I give you praise. All that I adore is in you. Lord, I give you my heart, I give you my soul. I live for you alone. Every breath that I take,
녹화 지금 하고 있어요? 녹화하고 있어요. Good evening. Great to see you all. Thank you so much for joining in the Praise on Wednesday night session. Again, we're so grateful to have this moment of worship with you. And especially tonight, we have our guest, Sister Sue Kim. And she will share her testimony. And she has another song to share. And she is preparing to share another great testimony and challenges and stories that what she's learning from the Lord in this season. So brothers and sisters, let's focus. Let's continue to worship Him together. And by the way, we're so much thankful that she volunteered to share the songs and testimony tonight. And we're so excited to see more guests to make this moment, make this night fruitful and abundant. So feel free to contact me and let's worship Him together through your songs, through your praises, and through your testimonies. Let's welcome Sister Sue tonight. Let's welcome. Thank you so much for coming. And I was so touched and challenged with your testimony at the beginning. And I'm so excited to hear the second part of it. So here's your mic. It's all yours. And you can share your heart.
So right now, where things are just so uncertain, and our daily life rhythms have been really broken, where things are quiet, not because we're really still before the Lord, but because we're forced to be still. But instead of seeking the Lord in that uncertainty, I really found myself devoting my thoughts and my time on things that, maybe I missed out on. And I would think I don't do this anymore. I don't do that anymore. Or all the things that I should have done, or all the things I need to catch up on. And my mind, somehow in that began to become wayward. I began to fill my empty mind and my heart with things that really do not satisfy. There is a longing to be filled, but instead of reaching deeper into His presence, I put my mind on things that were empty. I was feeling kind of sad because I was looking for satisfaction that was focused on me and about me. Even as pure as it may have been, like love from my spouse or my children or my friends. And as I put my focus on those things, my focus and satisfaction with just love from our God and His presence became further and further away from my heart. And I couldn't fill that void. So I'm really seeking now, and I pray that, God's love will satisfy me, and that will be the maximum satisfaction. That there will be nothing that I will need or can have that will satisfy me more. I hope that we can worship Him with this next praise. You satisfy my soul. You satisfy my soul. You satisfy my soul with your love. You satisfy my soul. You satisfy my soul. You satisfy my soul with your love. You make my heart sing. Lift me on eagle's wings. Just when I thought that my heart it would fail, you take the darkest night and turn it to shining light. Just when I thought that the night had won, you satisfy my soul. You satisfy my soul. You satisfy my soul with your love. You satisfy my soul with your love. Hallelujah, you make all things beautiful. Hallelujah, trials and testing prove their score. Hallelujah, you turn mourning into joy. Hallelujah, you make all things beautiful. Hallelujah, trials and testing prove their score. Hallelujah, you turn mourning into joy. You satisfy my soul. You satisfy my soul. You satisfy my soul with your love. You satisfy my soul. You satisfy my soul. You satisfy my soul with your love. You make my heart sing. Lift me on eagle's wings. Just when I thought my heart would fail, you take the darkest night and turn it to shining light. Just when I thought midnight had won. You satisfy my soul. You satisfy my soul with your love. You satisfy my love. You satisfy my soul. You satisfy